What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Roost Studios. I'm Jadel, and we're going to get stuck straight into it. You can see that I've been doing a little bit of clearing and preparing. The little green patches where the torches are, where all my oak trees were, and I had my sugarcane farm there. I've put all that away because this episode we are going to get stuck into our sugarcane farm and our cactus farm. It's a combined farm, and just a little design that I have based on some designs of, well, the cactus farm's a pretty straightforward design, but the sugarcane is a design based on one that Tango Tech showed us in his Hermitcraft videos. I've just adapted it to suit my builds, which is what you do when you do this sort of stuff. So let's have a look. Let's have a quick look around the base, and I'll show you what I've set up so far. So you can see it behind me. That's the that'll be the start of that's the base of the sugarcane and cactus farm. You can see. Where am I? That one. You can see here's my iron farm, and I've got some bridges going across into each of those locations. Over there. Over here. Now I'll explain this one. I've got this build on a time lapse, one of my time lapse playlists here, and obviously I need a lot of warp stems to build this design that I've got, and I found planting it all manually and recovering it manually and doing it all manually just took a lot of time. So, and rather than set up a massive big automated explosion things and all that sort of stuff, I figured I'd just do it this way and set it up. So all I have to do is plant the mushroom there, the warp stem mushroom there, and these dispensers are full of bone meal, and they keep going. Now the hoppers here basically feed the bone meal through this item here, so that converts it into that converts all the some gunpowder there. That converts all the bits and pieces that we have feeding into it into bone meal, and basically up here, let's see if I can get up there. I don't want to fly up there because my rockets will kill me. So there, that'll do. And up here, I basically have buckets of water that flow the water through here, okay, and that will clear. And underneath I have some bone meal in here, right, that plants on the whatever that the warp stem soil there, whatever that is. I don't know what the name of it is. And then basically it's got just a round clock timer happening on it. All right, so it just keeps going around, passes a signal to that dispenser, to these dispensers for the water in there, and also underneath here, out to the trees on the outside. So it punts the bone meal on the dispenser out there. So I'll just switch it on. And you can see the signal just turning on and off. Okay, and if we go upstairs and have a look up here, as the clock winds, water gets rid of it and picks it up, and the next one ticks and the water gets rid of it. So every second tick, it does it. Now you don't waste bone meal, because if it can't plant it, it won't waste the bone meal, it'll just keep going. So it just ticks every so often, and so you can see it collecting all the stems. All this material here then gets fed down into here. Whoop. Gets fed down into here to make bone meal, right? And then basically all the rest of it is collected in this little storage system here, and I get all my wart fungus and the crimson fungus and twisting vines. And when I set this up for the crimson fungus, I'll get the vines for the crimson vines as well. So that's it, and all you need to do is I'll just get a stem here. I won't harvest it, but we'll just get one. My inventory is full. I need to empty my inventory. I've been preparing, so here we go. So you just get one, plonk it in there, and basically it'll just here it goes. It just pushes the bone meal, and eventually it'll just grow into a warp stem. There you go, and then you just harvest it. I usually find with two, by the time I've harvested one, the next one's grown. So I'll put the warp down there, go and harvest this one. Once that's done, put the stem there, harvest this one. You just keep going and going and going. So I've got it speeds it up fairly good, and the build itself is pretty straightforward. It's an integration of a number of different farms that people have made. I think this one here, I think ZF was one I copied off his video on that one, but I just incorporated the whole thing into my little plan. If you want a block by block, just let me know in the notifications and I'll do it. But this build will be on my time-lapse playlist, so it's all good there. Moving right along, you might have seen this building here on my time-lapse that released today. So this building here is my trading hall with that bridge was all done up, so that's a pretty good time-lapse. The big building here will be my main storage and living area. Oh, there's mobs there. I've got to get rid of those mobs. Let's see if I can land on the edge of the wall. So I've been playing around the design in my creative testing world, and I've got this design here. And basically I've got to incorporate all my chests the way I'm going to set my storage up in here. The big doors is basically so I can fly into the platform and move around. And then I'm going to build it up here, and up the top here will be my portal to the roof of the nether, the nether roof. Okay, so and I'll have some rail lines. These rail lines will come out sort of this end here and then head into the center of the iron farm. And I'm not going to go through on the video on how to build this. It's going to be a time lapse. I've been recording time lapse for this video over the last week or two, and it should be a pretty good build once we get it all set up and running. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Looking forward to seeing this finish. So this will be an awesome build when it's finished. But we digress. We need now to get into this building over here. There we go. So okay, so let's come up here. Now it's this high. Down here will be the storage of the sugarcane cactus. There's my cow farm there. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with those cows yet. And basically what I need to do now is probably go up one here. Is that the center? Yep. I think it's 1, 3, 4, and up one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gap for the ice, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's where it needs to go. I might go a little bit further. What I might do is just go all the way across here and lay this out. So just bear with me. I'll zap this into a time lapse. Well, I've got a time lapse happening here anyway, and we will come back in a minute. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here is put down the dirt blocks. Okay, so it's going to be a the way Tango Tech had it set up. It was modules of 8 long by two rows. So and it's the fact that it's modular. I'm going to put a link in the description for his tutorial. But you might better follow along with what I'm doing here. I'm going to stack it endwise, but you could also stack it, I'm going to also stack it endwise and up, but you can also go side by side. And I think you'll figure out pretty easily how to do that. So there's going to be 8 along here, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the same on this side. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you need, wouldn't you know it, I forgot to get some glass. I'll be back in just a sec. Then along here we plonk some ice. Isn't it funny? Every time you put something down, you go, what has to go on top of that? And you realise that you've forgotten to add it to your list. So, oh well. And the next let's arrive at 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that should be 3 wide. It should be enough to incorporate the next one, because what I'm going to have here is on this row here will be sugar, on that row here will be sugar, and on these opposite two, this one and this one, will be cactus. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm only going to do one of these and one cactus one just to show you the concept, and we'll go from there. Now at the end of this one here, we need to put down a stair, like so. Now we do is we fill up this whole area with water. So another one there, so infinite water supply there, and you waterlog the stairs. That'll moisturize and let the cactus grow on the dirt here. And then here we put in just water all the way through. Okay, so that's that done. The next thing you do is you get some slabs and you place the slabs down in there. Now you don't have to worry about the water because the slabs get waterlogged. So you plonk them down like so, and on this level, like that, and that's the lower level of water done. The next thing you do is you just need to put in the pistons. So there and there. And I have forgotten another thing, you need observers. So then you got a row of 8 pistons, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the same on this side, 8. All I do is I put a block here and here because you're going to need to do that anyway. You don't have to, but you got to block off through here so that you don't get any wastage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 and 8. Okay. Then you need to get some observers. I'll be back in just a flash. So the next thing we do is we whack an observer. Actually, we put it on this one. So we place an observer down facing that way, and then another one facing that way, like so, and then we put we'll put a block there, a block next to that piston, and a block there, that's right, and then we just run a row of blocks all the way across here. Right, same on both sides. Now you can, if you wish, and I'll show you how in a sec, just use the one observer for the entire row and just run your redstone around the back and up. But you can't do it the way Tango does it with his redstone, because when you build on top, the redstone will get in the way. So there, a block and a block. Okay, and now all we need to do is rip down and grab some redstone. Right, we run redstone there and all the way along, and then at the number 8 where the ice is, I just throw a repeater because the length is not going to reach all the way, the power's not going to reach all the way. So repeater there, and then redstone all the way along, like so. Same on both sides. So if you're going to build it side by side, all you have to do is you don't need to throw the observers on the other side. You just extend this redstone signal to the next block along, all right, and you put your pistons back to back over here, and then you just repeat this. A really easy way to do it. It's a really complex and easy design. Now we can put our sugar cane down. Forgot the sugar cane. As soon as I put the sugar cane on here, you'll notice the pistons will come out. That's the signal it changes. So if you have a watch, yeah, so see it come out, and that's what happens. So sugar cane all the way along there, and all the way along here. Need to get a pressure plate. Okay, so we put that down there, and we can put now put a block basically here and here and here, there and there. Alright, and then we put, next we do is put some iron bars straight down the middle here. Yeah, that works for me. That should be okay. Although I may just block it off. I may just get rid of this one. Just do that, I think. Because the sugar will slide down in through here and all the way to the end. So one there, and that's the last one, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Gee, I land hard. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do for this layer is simply put the water there. Sorry, put the water there. And the same on this side over here. And I stuffed up because I just, oh no, I didn't. And put the same on this level just here. Okay. And now what'll happen is the pistons will break the sugar, it'll hit the iron bar, drop into the water flow and just run into our catchment area along here. All right, and that is basically the sugar farm in a nutshell. I'll set up a catchment off screen or during the time lapse so you can see what it's doing, but all it's going to be is either a glass drop down a little bit lower here with the hoppers catching everything, because it's got to also catch the cactus, and then just going through a collection system and a sorting system down below. But you can do it however you like. It really doesn't matter. You can, if you want to isolate it and just run it through one hopper and stop it at the end, it's all good. So now I'm going to put the second layer up, just so you see how the second layer goes. So all you do is you run your dirt at this level here all the way along. Right, on both sides. Right, you then take out these blocks here and run the ice blocks across. There, and there. Pressure plates right there. And then you run your pistons on top of the redstone like that. 2, 3, 4. You can see where we're going here now. All right, and then you just continue up again. So you put your observer down. Yeah, observer there, one there, and then a block here and all the way across. And basically that's it. Oh, there is one other thing I need to do for you. So we'll just run this redstone as far as we can for now. I'll have to come back and fix it. Okay, so the next thing we do here is we need to, so that's all that done. We need to run the water. So again, you just run the water as you would normally. There, and then just keep going. At this end, you put a stair there, and you just again keep watering it through, same as the last one. Now, there is a little bit of difference when you go up on this. Okay, I'm going to struggle with that because I'm so high up. This is going to have a roof on it, so this won't be an issue eventually, but I'll leave that for now. So basically what you need to do, just if I can break that, yes I can. So you put your slabs down now, all the way along here. Got our pressure plate, slabs on here, break that again, like so. And we do our sugarcane run again. Okay, we now run our water. Can I get a... Oh, I can't. Look at that. Awesome. Get another water. We'll put a block here. Put our water... Oh, what? Put our water there. And our water there. Now, because we're on the next level up, what you can do is, and you've run all your water, you still have to run all of your water. What you can do now is you can get rid of these slabs here. Okay, like so. And now what will happen, some sugarcane will run along the row, Some will drop down into the row below and run out that way. So you just get rid of the... Right, so the only one that needs the slabs is the one at the bottom. All right, you can go, as you go up, you just keep knocking out these slabs and setting it up that way, and you'll be fine to go. Ouch. Smacked me. So the last thing we do is we just run our iron bars. Right, so that's it. I'm going to go 5 rows up because of the design of the build. We'll lend towards that. But all that happens now is the sugarcane will get broken and just run its way into here, and I'll catch it in this area here. Eventually there'll be a wall down here and a wall down this side, which makes it 5 by 5 wide. So I've got to make the cactus farm 5 wide as well. Okay, so let's get stuck into the cactus farm. Now it's going to be fairly easy. Oh look, hello. We got a phantom zombie here. let me get a screenshot of that. Bang. Why is it that I'm always having to do tutorials at night? There's just not enough hours in the day. Oh, for goodness sake. Go away. Leave me alone. I must have a target on my back or something. Okay, so for the it's 5. Yeah, it's going to be 5 wide. So I'm going to make it 7 wide. So for the cactus farm, it's going to be 5 wide on the inside. So that'll be 3. That'll be 5, and that will be the wall there, like so. And I'll just build this up for now. Okay, so I think that's about it there. I probably need to go probably on 1 block too far, possibly. So all we're going to do here is run some water. Okay, and this area along here will be the ice. So all the way along there, just put some ice again. And then all the way along we put some pressure plates in there, and we run the water again. Yes, I've gone 1 block too far, and that's okay. So I'll just knock these out. All right, so the next step we do here is fairly straightforward. We grab our and this is the cactus farm in its entirety. So you just go 1 there and just run it all the way along and knock it. What we're going to do is we're going to go all the way along here and knock out from the back edge every second one. So just so I know where it all goes. So we need that one knocked out there. So as you know, cactus doesn't like touching anything on its sides. There, 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 and there. All right, and we'll do the same 1 block across. So sand goes on top of that. Now there's heaps and heaps of designs of cactus farms, but the principle is always the same, in that you use the mechanics of the cactus growth to harvest, basically. So we'll just go up a couple of blocks here. Alright, from here we just put fence posts down again. Sorry, not here. My mistake. Again, I'm derping like crazy. Cactus goes next. Cactus goes down. I'll just go up another 2 blocks. Alright, and we'll put our fence posts at this height, because these fence posts is it will be what harvests the cactus once they grow. You'll see what I mean in just a second. There, let me knock those out. Alright, and that pretty much is the cactus farm in its entirety. Okay, to layer it up, all you need to do is put another block of sand there, all the way around. Right, cactus on top, and just repeat the process with the fence posts. Again, with the next one up, you'd go to this line, and then it sort of alternates between this line and this line all the way up. And that's basically the cactus farm in a nutshell. So I'm going to go on. I'm going to crack on now, and I'm going to finish this entire build offline, and then you'll see the end of it. I'll finish this video off with the complete build, so you can have a look around and see how it's all working. I may stop somewhere along the line and show you how I do my sorting system and my catchment system down here, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back again after my marathon effort. This build took a long time to get through, probably because, I think mainly because it was sort of up in the air all the time. It was just some of the bits were difficult to get to and the like. But there it is. There's my my sugarcane cum cactus farm. I'll just move around a bit. I'll just have a quick look around, and I'll get into. I might duck into creative or something just to show you. I might get into my camera account so I can show you that. But we'll see. But there she is, fairly big. It's producing a good amount of both products. Looking pretty good. Oh, there she is. And I've got this whole build done and recorded on a time lapse. It's around about, I think it's probably around about 12 hours all up. I think. Probably a little bit less than that, because there's a few times where I had to go away. I died a few times and lost a heap of stuff and had to go and gather resources and do all this sort of stuff. But there she is. I'll just show you quick inside how I've set it up, and then I'll go into spectator mode so I can get inside and show you. So there it is there through the tunnel. You can see the big square at the top is where everything just falls into. Basically the water flows into that hopper there, as you can see. With my friend the mob just sitting there with a piece of sugar cane in his hand, or whatever. Yeah, bit of sugar cane in his hand. And yeah, it drops in, comes down here into a basic sorting system. So it's a basic sorting system. I'm not going to show you how to build this because there's hundreds of them on the YouTube as it is. So basically, that's the rough set of it. Same both sides. One side is cactus, and the other side over here is sugarcane, right over there. Okay, once all of those chests are full, basically the hopper comes down this tube here and into a trash can arrangement. It was just basically a couple of observers that trigger a dispenser to toss everything into some lava. All right, so that basically goes in there. So it's overflow protected, so it'll just keep plugging away. So I hope you like this video. It took a long time to build. You'll see the build in my time-lapse playlist. If you do like this series, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me out a great deal. And click the notifications bell to get notified whenever I post. I've got three playlists on the go at the moment. So yeah, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.